Managing e-waste from filming equipment and special effects gear is becoming one of the most important sustainability challenges in modern filmmaking. As the industry continues to push the boundaries of technology, the environmental impact of that innovation is growing just as rapidly. This presentation explores how film production contributes to electronic waste and what can be done to manage it responsibly. Modern filmmaking relies heavily on advanced technology at every stage of production. From high-end cameras and drones to powerful computers and visual effects systems, these tools are essential for creating today's cinematic experiences. However, this reliance on cutting-edge technology comes with a hidden cost. As new equipment is constantly introduced, older devices quickly become outdated and are often discarded. The pressure to stay competitive drives studios to adopt the latest innovations, sometimes before existing equipment has reached the end of its usable life. This creates a continuous cycle of replacement that contributes to a growing volume of electronic waste. When this waste is not properly managed, it can end up in landfills or be processed in unsafe ways, leading to serious environmental consequences. In the film industry, staying current with technology is not optional, it's essential. Cameras are frequently upgraded to meet demands for higher resolution, better image quality, and improved performance. At the same time, post-production systems must keep up with increasingly complex workflows. Editing software, rendering systems, and graphics hardware are constantly evolving, requiring frequent hardware updates. Special effects departments are particularly impacted. They rely on high-performance computing systems that quickly become outdated as new technologies emerge. This rapid turnover means that equipment is often retired not because it is broken, but because it can no longer meet performance demands. As a result, large volumes of functional but obsolete equipment are removed from use. Electronic waste is more than just discarded equipment. It's a complex environmental issue. Many electronic devices contain valuable materials such as gold, copper, and aluminum, which can be recovered and reused. However, they also contain hazardous substances like lead, mercury, and cadmium. When e-waste is improperly disposed of, these toxic materials can leach into the soil and groundwater. This contamination can have long-lasting effects on ecosystems and human health. The complexity of film production equipment makes recycling even more challenging. Specialized devices often require expert dismantling and processing, which not all facilities are equipped to handle. In some cases, e-waste is exported to regions with limited environmental regulations, where it may be processed under unsafe conditions. This not only harms the environment, but also puts workers at risk. One of the most effective ways to reduce e-waste is through better planning and organization. Maintaining a detailed inventory of all equipment allows production teams to track usage, condition, and performance over time. This makes it easier to identify when equipment is nearing obsolescence and plan accordingly. By understanding the life cycle of each asset, studios can extend the usability of their equipment. Regular maintenance and software updates can often delay the need for replacement. Planning ahead also allows for smoother transitions when upgrading equipment. Instead of discarding old gear, teams can explore options for resale, repurposing, or donation. This approach not only reduces waste, but also helps control costs and improve operational efficiency. Not all outdated equipment needs to be discarded. In many cases, it can still provide value in other contexts. Film schools, independent creators, and nonprofit organizations often benefit from access to used equipment. Donating gear helps extend its life while supporting the next generation of filmmakers. Repurposing is another effective strategy. Equipment that is no longer suitable for high-end production may still perform well in less demanding roles, such as basic editing or archival work. Resale markets also play an important role in reducing waste. By selling used equipment, studios can recover some value while keeping electronics out of landfills. These practices not only reduce environmental impact, but also promote a more collaborative and resource-efficient industry. When equipment reaches the end of its usable life, responsible recycling becomes essential. Proper recycling ensures that hazardous materials are handled safely and do not enter the environment. It also allows valuable materials to be recovered and reused in new products. Working with licensed recyclers is critical in this process. They follow strict guidelines to ensure that e-waste is processed safely, ethically, and in compliance with environmental regulations. Licensed recyclers help prevent harmful practices such as exporting e-waste to unregulated regions, where it may be dismantled under unsafe conditions. By choosing responsible recycling partners, studios can significantly reduce their environmental footprint and ensure compliance with industry standards. Another effective approach to reducing e-waste is minimizing the need for new equipment. By creating centralized equipment pools, studios can share resources across multiple productions. This reduces duplication and ensures that existing equipment is used more efficiently. Collaboration between departments also helps maximize utilization. Instead of letting equipment sit idle, it can be scheduled and reused across projects. Cloud-based workflows offer additional opportunities for reducing hardware dependence. By moving storage and processing to digital platforms, Productions can reduce the need for physical infrastructure. While cloud systems still require energy, they can significantly decrease the volume of on-site equipment that eventually becomes e-waste. Sustainable change begins with awareness. Producers, directors, and crew members all play a role in managing e-waste. Understanding the environmental impact of their decisions is the first step toward improvement. Training and education programs can help teams adopt better practices. From procurement to disposal, every stage of production offers opportunities to reduce waste. Leadership is especially important. Studios that prioritize sustainability can set the standard for the rest of the industry. By embedding environmental responsibility into the culture of filmmaking, the industry can move toward more sustainable practices on a larger scale. E-waste is a growing challenge that cannot be ignored. As technology continues to evolve, the volume of discarded equipment will only increase unless proactive steps are taken. Fortunately, there are clear strategies for reducing this impact. Lifecycle management, donation, repurposing, responsible recycling, and resource sharing all contribute to more sustainable production practices. The future of filmmaking depends on balancing innovation with responsibility. By rethinking how technology is used and managed, the industry can continue to thrive while protecting the environment. Ready to take control of your organization's e-waste and move toward more sustainable practices? Reach us by phone, email, or through our website. Work with licensed recyclers to ensure your electronic equipment is handled safely, securely, and responsibly. Smarter technology used today ensures a cleaner, more sustainable production tomorrow.